Hey you guys, it's your girl Keisha once again. I wanted to show you guys a video on maintaining synthetic hair, okay? So first I have my head tie on. I just want to show you guys that with my hair I usually tuck it in. It's all covered underneath this kind of satin head tie that I have on right now. And I don't sleep with it out just because it's easier for it to mat up. So I want to keep it as fresh as possible and remember as natural as possible. Okay, so it's been about 3.5 weeks. I'm approaching a month. Right now, I'm trying to go for another month to make it 2 months altogether. So, as you can see, the hair is looking really, really good. And I just want to show you guys something really quickly. As you can see, the lines that were more visible before are now starting to fade away. And like I said, the more new growth you get, is the more your hair will blend in with the hair that's already interlocked, okay? Now, this is a really good tip that I'm about to show you that Marilyn and I have been doing because we mostly wear synthetic hair, okay? So we needed something to preserve the hair, to make it look more natural as well, okay? And to get our money's worth. Even though synthetic hair is not expensive, to still get your money's worth, okay? Right now I'm just tousling my hair just to cause a little bit more separation here. Tousling, 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 tousling. And I'm stroking it just to separate it a bit. And you'll find some little snag pieces like that. Just pull them right out. Okay? Now, what we do, we go through our hair, and any kind of thick strand that we see, such as this one right here, we go in there and we separate it. You can hear the ripping. If you hear it ripping, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. And we separate it to strands about this size or smaller. And we do this within the first, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks and just keep separating it as we go along. And this really helps the hair look much more natural. Sorry. And I saw this piece right here. Now, I'm going to show you guys something that happens when you continue to separate your hair. And don't be alarmed when this happens. It's completely normal. After you've been separating so much, you're going to find that you get knots at the end of your hair. I'm going to show you one that actually has a knot on it currently. It's going to get a little knotted. Just like that. That's fine. Get a pair of scissors like this and slide cut it off. Make sure you slide cut, don't do a blunt cut, because we want to make it look as natural as possible, okay? And we just go through our hair, continuously separating it. Any thick strands that we see, separate that as well. And another knot, you see a knot right here, that's fine. Get your scissors, cut it off, just like that, all right? Now, here's the secret ingredient in maintaining your synthetic hair. Dun, da, da, da. Wave Nouveau. This is amazing for maintaining synthetic hair and making it last, I would say even like a little over 2 months. This stuff is really good. Now, you don't want to use too much. If you use too much, your hair will be too shiny. And remember, we're trying to go for a natural look, okay, with synthetic hair. So I use about that much. I rub it in my fingers or emulsify it. And that same piece that I just ripped apart is the same piece I'm going to twist back. And make sure you're going in the same direction as the curl. You see what happens when you don't go in the same direction? It gets a little bit twisted all over the place. So ensure that you're twisting in the right direction. This one I might have to cut off because it's losing its curl a bit. So I might have to cut that off. And as you can see, it will last much longer. Another piece, go through it as well. Any piece that you separate, this one I may not need to separate. I can just Wave Nouveau it. I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand here. No more than this for your entire head. This is my preference. Marilyn may have another one, but this is mine. No more than this all over your head, okay? Get your pieces. Here's another thick piece. Separate that. Separate it one more time. Wave Nouveau, a little bit on your finger. Rub it through and twist. Same thing, find something in the back, go through it, separate it, twist it. And if you find that it's separated enough for you, which I'm finding right now, I'm just going to separate the bottom a little bit. The remainder, just rub in your hand and just rub it through like that. And this can be done every other day or once a week even. You know what I mean? Whatever you feel your hair needs it and it's getting a little bit too bushy, you can just use a little bit of the Wave Nouveau, separate your hair, and twist it back, okay? So I'm just rubbing this through my hair. And as you can see, like, it's still going strong, it still looks good, it still looks way more natural than when I put it in even. So I hope this was very informative. For the ladies, this is a very good alternative for the ladies, that wear human hair and they're looking for a less expensive route. Synthetic hair is the way to go. For the ladies who already rock this synthetic hair and they're looking for a way in maintaining it and having more longevity to it, this is a great way of maintaining synthetic hair, okay? Now you can use this on these type of curls or the one I had prior in my last video. You just brush that out, put a little bit of Wave Nouveau, brush it out again, and you're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed, and as always, we both look forward to making more videos for you guys. Deuces.